Vanakkam, Namaste and greetings. Have you ever wondered why India is the most secular country and why Indian civilization has been a secular civilization throughout? And why Indians by instinct are the most secular people on the planet? Men and women are born the same way everywhere on earth. Human nature is the same across continents. Yet, there is something extraordinary about India, which is why out of more than 193 plus nations, India is the only secular nation in the world of this kind. If ever a global rankings of secular countries were drawn up based on true civilization credentials, you may well find India standing alone at the top because no other nations combine such scale, diversity and enduring coexistence of faiths. The rest of the world continues to struggle with religious divisions, but in India, diversity of belief, faith, philosophy, even disbelief became part of everyday life. Indians just not only accept all gods that originated outside India, but they equally revere them, despite the fact that some of the followers of other faiths have looted our country, partitioned our country, massacred and created genocide in India. There must be a reason. Secularism is not new to us, neither it's a borrowed idea, nor it is without any foundation. It is not that we are afraid of the government, nor the government forces us to pray to other gods. It is ingrained in us. And yet, the greatest irony is that most Indians and much of the world remain unaware of the deeper reasons behind this remarkable phenomenon. And I'm not saying this wishfully nor without any basis. Gulzar, the celebrated lyricist, author, screenwriter and film director of Hindi cinema, is widely regarded as one of the greatest Urdu poets of our time. His contributions to literature and cinema have earned him some of the nation's highest honors, including the Dada Saheb Phalke Award, the Padma Bhushan and the prestigious Jnanpith Award, which is India's oldest and highest literary honor, which he received in 2024. In an interview to the Times of India newspaper, Gulzar was asked a pointed question by the reporter. Are you worried about India losing its secular credentials? His reply was that you don't have to teach secularism to India. Every Indian by culture and by nature is secular. We speak at least 3 languages and our ears encounter 5 to 7 different languages every day. This is what defines Indian culture and strengthens our secular ethos, and I'm optimistic about the resilience of language and the secular character of Indian society. What Gulzar seems to suggest is that Indians are secular because we hear and speak many languages. I find this reasoning difficult to accept. Even if we entertain this argument for a moment, it raises several important questions. Were people speaking more than 3 languages in India right from the beginning? Were people so proficient in many languages even then? And were dozens of languages already in active use and spread across the length and breadth of the country from the very outset? Highly improbable, which means that India was not secular right from the outset and it became secular only after many languages were in active use. Even then it does not add up, since our language is so inherently philosophical, so exalted, so powerful that it has the power to control the unpredictable, unreliable, uncontrollable human emotions, human mind, human ego, prejudice, etc. Science says that human mind goes through 50,000 to 70,000 plus thoughts in a day. In the book, The Language Puzzle, How We Talked Our Way Out of Stone Age by Stephen Mitton, he says that language began with iconic words in the African savanna 1.6 million years ago, then evolved in the fertile crescent of West Asia about 12,500 years ago. And he says that writing was invented in Mesopotamia and China. So even if language and writing did not originate in India, as argued by Stephen Mitton, even then we still are the most secular country in the world. Looks like Gulzar's logic is definitely not adding up. Secularism evidently is not born of script, but of spirit. Scripts may travel, civilization temperament does not. Let's then check to see if there is any connection between language and secularism and language and religion. With regard to language and secularism, it is proved that there is absolutely no remote connection between them, and with regard to language and religion, the Supreme Court very recently stated that language is not religion, language does not even represent religion, language belongs to a community, language belongs to a region. and language belongs to people. So it is made very clear that language has no connection with God, language has no connection with faith, etc. Let's look at other countries which have many languages like India, and some countries which have many more dialects and languages when compared to India.